What's going on, tribe? So the second key pillar of our rising ritual is going to be movement. Now there's a few different ways I like to attack the movement part of my rising ritual, but I'm going to take you guys through my favorite way to get it done today. Now what that is a 5 to 10 minute beginner yoga flow, okay? This is something super simple. You guys will remember this. You'll learn it really quick. And it's just a great way to connect to your body, connect to your breath, and really get yourself grounded and centered in the morning, okay? So all this is gonna take 5 to 10 minutes depending on how many rounds you want to go through. Some keys, we're gonna take 2 to 3 deep breaths in each position, depending on what you feel needed, okay? So follow along with me. You guys will learn this super simple, super quick. First thing, we're gonna go hands by our sides, keep those shoulders down, and we're gonna take 2 deep breaths here. Connect to your breath. Right now from here, we're gonna walk our hands out, right? So we have hands by our sides. We're gonna walk our hands out into downward dog. We're gonna push that chest towards our quads. You can alternate pushing those heels to the ground, but you're gonna wanna take 2 to 3 deep breaths here. So. Now from here, we're gonna come into full plank. We're gonna hold full plank for 2 deep breaths. Keep that butt down, core tight. Next movement, we're gonna kick our left knee up even with our hands. We're gonna come into half lizard pose. We're gonna loosen that hip up, take a couple deep breaths here. Next, we're gonna move on. We're gonna open up to that left side with a spinal twist. I like to inhale on the way up, exhale when I'm coming back down. 2 deep breaths on that side. We're gonna bring it back into full plank. When we get back into full plank, drop it down, knock out a push-up. Kick that right knee up. Same thing to the other side. So we're gonna take 2 deep breaths in half lizard, loosen that hip up. Right, now let's open up, inhale. Awesome, come back to full plank, same thing, knock that push-up out. Now we're gonna push it back into child's pose. We're gonna take 3 deep breaths here, walk those hands forward, push your hips back. Awesome, walk those hands over to the left. Now we're gonna stretch that lat, okay? So we're gonna take 2, 3 deep breaths here. Walk them over to the other side. Breathe into that resistance. Now we're gonna come up into tabletop. We're gonna loosen that back up. So we're gonna go cat-cows. So we're gonna inhale, push that chest to the sky. Exhale, round our back at the bottom. Awesome, when you finish here, push it back into full plank. We're gonna walk those hands up to our feet, come up 1 vertebrae at a time, take it slow. Arms up, inhale. Center and find your breath in the prayer pose. Now you're gonna finish here. That's 1 round, so it's up to you guys how many rounds you would like to go through. I usually like to do 2 or 3, really connect to my breath, connect to my body. But that's the second core pillar of our rising ritual is movement. This is an easy way to knock that out in 5 to 10 minutes, depending on how many rounds you need. Get after it, guys.